Hey. Oh, good. We have some members here from the San Juan Clean Energy Foundation. Uh, so the San Juan Clean Energy Foundation, I'd like to introduce maybe some of the folks who are here. Myself, I'm the chair. I'm of the Navajo Nation. I've spent all my life here in San Juan County, less the 4 years I was in the military, as well as when the 4 years I was in the this work. Okay. And then the 4 years I was in college as well, UNM. I have Lauana Morris here, who also sits with me on the advisory board of the San Juan Clean Energy Foundation. And we have some recipients of their proposals to us, recipients from the county in which the foundation was set up by the Energy Fuels as a means to reflect that responsibility back to the community. As we know, we are a majority minority community, mostly Native American, and of course, the other demographics. So obviously, there's that responsibility that we have as partners here in the county for the citizenry, as well as other partners and stakeholders as well. So please give maybe a few minutes to Lauana if you want to introduce yourself.
Good afternoon. My name is Lauana Morris. I am a member of the Ute Mountain Ute Tribe, and I am employed on the Ute Mountain Ute Tribe Reservation. I am very pleased to work with the San Juan County Clean Air Foundation, as we have helped a number of holders or organizations within the community, and it is very great that we're able to provide those services to these individuals to help their programs out. Thank you.
Thank you. And it's really neat that I have Lauana here. Her and I spent some time together working for the benefit of the Ute Mountain Ute Tribe as employees of the tribe. So, there's that full investment. We're a small community. Everyone knows each other, and it's just that much more of a benefit that we have something like San Juan Clean Energy Foundation to reflect that and enhance that relationship even more. So as you can see, who we are, San Juan Clean Energy Foundation is a nonprofit organization established by Energy Fuels, works with the local community members to select from the community's proposals and to fund high-impact initiatives within San Juan County for the benefit of the residents. It was established in 2021, as well as making sure that we have those positive impacts for the people that live here in San Juan County by investing in education, by investing in the environment. I'm sure we've, understand, the investment that Energy Fuels has for clean energy, health and wellness, economic advancement, and indigenous initiatives. Investing in local impact, again, established in 2021. The foundation was initiated by a $1 million contribution from Energy Fuels with an ongoing funding equal to 1% of the mill's annual revenues. So what we'd like to emphasize is that it's not just a one and done. It's a sustainable entity here in the county so that we can continue to help the partners, the citizens, and the stakeholders here as we go on into the future. Each advisory board member has a passion for serving others. And so what that means is that the foundation and pull people from the community that understood where we have a passion, where our time and our effort is already invested into the community to help bring it, to help higher the standards. So, like for instance, myself, I've been an advocate for the residents. I've been an advocate for the youth, the elderly, and of course myself as a veteran, to make sure that we can connect these resources, because just like the foundation, Lauana and I were frontline individuals that help bring and connect resources between, the residents and where some of these resources can benefit them the most. Because we are a community, as it was mentioned before, we're a community in need. This is the poorest county in Salt Lake City. In fact, in the last 2 years, I think because of that, and because it's so economically depressed, we've actually lost some residents. The only county in Utah to have done so in the last 2 years. So obviously, we need more resources like what Energy Fuels has provided in us as a foundation to make sure that these things can continue to help. These types of resources can help the community at large. Just to name a few of the recipients that have that we've considered as proposals for the foundation would include the American Indian Services, which was actually the very first recipient, which received $160,000 in support of American Indian Services and the PrEP initiative. It's a free summer STEM education program for Native American middle school students. The Canyonlands Field Institute receiving $25,000. And they've legitimately made a respectful request, and we've considered it, and we've went ahead and granted them that $25,000 grant as a resource for 8th graders and 12th graders for outdoor education and cultural awareness. It just says Red Mesa chapter. Now, as we know, the Navajo Nation is made up of 110 chapters. They function as a local governance for the Navajo Nation. Well, there are actually 7 Utah Navajo chapters, part of the Navajo Nation. And so with the respect of the chapter officials and their priorities, they've asked and they've submitted a request to us as a foundation for a number of initiatives. For instance, the Red Mesa chapter received a $4,600 grant to fund a septic tank cleaning service for residents for essential sanitation services. As we know, here in San Juan County, Native Americans, we're still kind of lacking a lot of Native American residents, a lot of Native American communities still lack those basic services. So the foundation, in its essence, and as I understand it, the whole responsibility that Energy Fuel has made that a possibility for something as basic as septic tank cleaning services to become a possibility in which, they don't have to deal with red tape, trying to figure out other resources elsewhere. They can, be provided with these resources from Energy Fuels. And just to name a few, we've had initiatives, grant recipients of Red Mesa chapter, Tismaspas chapter, as well as the Natsasan Business Association, I think it was called, the Navajo Nation, the Navajo Mountain Business Association, to fund some of their initiatives. So, just making sure that we maintain that core value that we have as a foundation for Indigenous initiatives. And as well as the Dinosaur Museum receiving $50,000 to install new solar panels for the museum. I'm glad to even have a dinosaur museum here in the county. My son loves dinosaurs, so I think it was a bit personal for me. So that now he can benefit from things like that here in the community that we're able to offer. Okay. So with that, I'd like to just thank Energy Fuels, the leadership within Energy Fuels for making this possible for us as residents here in San Juan County, and making sure that we sustain these types of resources for the community, for our Indigenous partners as well into the future. Sure. Oh, and if anybody's wanting to know the website, it's San Juan County Clean Energy Foundation, or should be San Juan County Clean Energy.org. And you can certainly apply for those grant funding proposals, and we'll consider them. Thank you.
It's such a goal to the county members of the Southeast State. It took some time. It was 2 years ago we announced they're going to kind of a foundation. That's excited to get it organized, get the missing members, get some Kelly's plays, to see rec side in place. Right, so I'm feeling excited. If you what I'm saying was that you go on the website, they said the middle of the really not that and again it's a great thing in the future when you make things like that with a private voters and debated that things on these sites are really bankable really carefully. I mean it takes the opportunities to be very selective to make sure that he's putting where it should go. So I just want some about to man anything. But I just thought it's actually best that
All right. Thank you.